So the first topic that we're going to cover is how to create your homeschool, high school transcript and portfolio, and why you might need one. So what is a homeschool graduation portfolio?
So a homeschool graduation portfolio is basically a record of everything that the student has learned over the course of their high school career. High school career doesn't necessarily start in the 9th grade. It starts whenever they start doing high school level work. And so I realize that sounds overwhelming. It is not. Your typical high school transcript is basically 4 English, 3 or 4 science, 3 or 4 social studies, 3 or 4 maths.
So those are usually the courses that would be on one. The transcript itself is just a list.
Right, but
so it's a list of your student has taken, whatever the course name is.
Right.
Here's the grade that your student got in it, and here's how much.
The transcript is 1-page list, but the portfolio proves the transcript. Right.
So let's
make sense out of what we just said.
Yes. All right. So you have 2 pieces for a homeschool graduation portfolio.
Right.
You have your transcript, and then you have the portfolio itself. The transcript, just like every other student out there, is going to be a list of classes that have been
taken, consumed, learned.
Right. So the portfolio is needed to show what went into those classes. You've given this class this name, but what does it mean? Is your Chemistry 1 in line with what a traditionally schooled student would have for Chemistry 1? And colleges, employers, people like that might ask those questions because this is a conversation that will often happen in homeschool communities, whether something is accredited or not. When a student attends a traditional school, most of the time that's going to be an accredited transcript. So that means that when a college looks and sees Chemistry 1, they have an expectation because of that seal, that accreditation, that Chemistry 1 has covered these topics. And so since we're not accredited as homeschool parents, generally, though there are some situations in which a homeschool parent either seeks out accreditation or is in a state where you have to be like an umbrella school, oftentimes those are accredited. And so then they're like, your Chemistry 1 covered these topics. So, but for those of us that are not accredited, and choose to not be accredited, because it's not necessary, because we've toyed with it.
But at the end of the day, you lose the freedom for us
to teach in depth, or also if your student is really super non-traditional, and a lot of homeschoolers are, you might lose the opportunity to leverage things that they've learned that might not fit into neat categories.
Right.
So we're going to show you how to create the category for yourself and how to support it so that a college admissions office or an employer or somebody else can look at that transcript and see what do these things mean.
So, in its most simplistic form, a graduation portfolio is a booklet that you create, and each course or subject the child has studied has 1 to 3 pages of information. Most have 1. Your language arts are going to have more pages because you need writing samples. And then your arts, you'll have a couple of pages of photographs here and there. And so back in the dark ages, when I started homeschooling in 2002, when my kids graduated around 2012, we were doing 100-page portfolios.
Right.
Now we're doing 30-page portfolios.
And we'll show you how to do all of that. That's what this learning module is about. So we're going to walk you through that process and make sure that you are armed with everything that you need to know to make your transcript and your portfolio make sense to the people who are going to be reading it.